Delvon Digital here, and I'm here to give you my Pixel 6 experience. This is not a review. Cue that intro.
Where's the button?
It's right, the button right there.
What button?
Right there.
What button?
You see the button right, the big red button that says record.
There's a lot of big
No,
red buttons.
You see it?
No.
Not record, but play. Right?
I don't
you can't.
know I don't know where.
Okay, just move your hand over there. Try to touch something. Just.
I don't want to touch anything.
Okay. Gosh. Delvon Digital here, and I'm here to give you my experience, not a review. Remember, if you want a review, you can go to somebody else and check their reviews and whatever and all the tech specs and everything. I just want to give you my experience of using the Google Pixel 6. But before we get started, I just want to say that I was told not to buy this phone. Okay, first of all, I pre-ordered the Pixel 6 Pro when, hours after, it was announced, and my date said the 28th for delivery, and then it got pushed back to like November 16th, and then it got pushed back all the way to like December 12th, and then it got pushed back one more time, and I was done. So at that point, I canceled my Pixel 6 Pro pre-order, and a few days later, I just went to Best Buy. Well, not went to Best Buy. I went on Best Buy website, and I just ordered the Pixel 6 instead, and it came to me within 2 days. Okay, so that's that story, right? Now, prior to all of that, my friends have been using the Pixel 6 for a while. Now I got a friend over here that's like, this great phone, great experience. And I got my other friend over here was like, yo, don't buy, it's bad. And he started showing me all the problems that he had. He really didn't like the phone. And then at the other hand, there was YouTubers out here like, yo, the phone is bad, batteries suck. And then there's YouTubers over here like, this is a great phone, it's a great device, I love it, it's best experience, blah, 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 blah. All the googly stuff. So, with that being said, and that being said over here, me, the type of person that I am, I don't care what his experience is, and I don't care what his experience is. Only thing that matters is my experience. So what I did, against everybody else's better judgment that they told me not to buy, I went out and bought the phone anyways. I don't care. So I needed to know for myself that what you're saying is true or what you're saying is true. So I bought the phone, and it's been great. It's been the good phone, the good side. I don't know was this the good side or was this the good side? It don't matter. My side. So anyways, I never ever bought a device based off somebody else. And I never will. I don't care the YouTubers' opinions. I don't care about people on Twitter opinions. I don't care. I don't care what anybody has to say until I buy it and I try it for myself. Then I will be the judge of if it's good or if it's bad or if it works for me or if it don't work for me. If I listen to everybody, there's a lot of products right now that I would have not liked because there are people who think that the MacBooks are trash, the iPhones are trash, the headphones are trash, and they think all the Google products are trash, and some Sony products are trash, and you can't see it down there, but it's the Galaxy section. But they think a lot of that stuff is trash. I don't have that experience. I don't have that same experience. So I would never ever listen to anybody talk about a product and tell me that it's bad and I should not get it, and then I just listen to them. I'm gonna go buy it, and I'm gonna make sure that I can return it. And if I don't like it, I'm not gonna get rid of it. If I do like it, I'm gonna keep it. And I'm just gonna give you my experience about it. I'm not gonna give you a review about it. I'm just gonna tell you how the product's been working out for me. So with that being said, we're gonna get right into this video of the Pixel 6 experience for me and what it's been like using this great phone for all of this time. Now, let's start with a few things that really, really grinded my gears. Okay, hold on. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, one of the things I do not like is like the screen brightness. Not saying that it isn't bright enough outside or anything, but compared, let me not even compare. See, you know what? That's the problem with a lot of people. They always want to compare stuff, right? So look, if I'm about to like compare something, I want you to go hooga hooga hooga. Did you do it? Oh, okay, maybe not. Okay. The screen I wish was brighter outside, but it gets bright enough for me to use outside. So it's really not a problem. So I'm not going to compare it to other phones' brightness because it's bright enough outside. Okay. Other thing I don't like is the notification panel in Android 12. It's so big and googly looking, and like when I get it and I swipe it down and I want to get to like, you know, other switches, other toggles, I have to swipe it twice to get to more before I could just swipe it down and all of them are there. I think I had like rows of 5, so I had like 3 rows, like 15 toggles, or maybe, I don't know, 10. Either way, that was enough. Now it's like, click, click. And I gotta put like, hold on, let me see the accurate count of it. When I swipe down, yeah, it's 4. What just happened? It's 4. I have to pick between the 4 most used ones for me. That is nerve-wracking. Very nerve-wracking, because I use a lot of these things. Whatever. So I really don't like that. The other thing I don't like is like the placement of the power button up there. You know what? I'll put this down as an issue, right? But I just realized that I don't use the power button that much because I use the one tap to wake the screen. So the power button being that high really isn't really much of an issue, except for when I gotta double tap the camera. But if I know I'm about to do that, I'm normally kind of like in ready position. I'll be like, pop out, like that. Or I'll be like, you know what I'm saying, pop out. So, oh, okay. So, well, I guess the power button being that high is not a problem. But yeah, I do want it lower, but it's not a problem because I just tap my screen to come on and then I unlock it. Damn, I wrote this down as a con. It don't feel like a con though, because I don't use it. So whatever, I guess, whatever. Anyways, and I guess the other thing I don't like is probably like the stock launcher. I don't like that all the icons don't change, but you know, I'm not gonna get into deep about that. You know, I could use a different launcher if I wanted to. And plus it says it's in beta. I don't know what's gonna happen after the beta's over with. But it'd be nice, you know, if I could use the stock launcher and then like all my icons change to the Material You for You type theme that I pretty much like. And I'm trying to be a more Google person, Google, and whatever. But yeah, I mean, you know, it is what it is. I'm not gonna go in details. You've seen it all in other videos, but I like the launcher. It's pretty fast. It's snappy. This phone is snappy. Anyways, I don't like the slow charging on it. It's not a problem for me. I just don't like it because I'm comparing again. So right? So the charging on it is fine. It works. I charge overnight. It's fast enough. And yep. Do I want it to be faster? Yeah, I do. Yeah. Yep. Try not to compare. All right. Other than that, the camera processing is like slow as well, like people say it is. I think that because it's processing after you take the photo, not processing live. That's what somebody told me. But it seems extra slow. But I think there's a bug for mine, or maybe everybody else's, or maybe not everybody else's, or maybe it's just me, or I don't know. Anyways, when I take a picture, sometimes it just hangs inside the app, the camera app, in a little, little corner where you can click onto it. You click it, and then it's like really degraded, and it looking real bad, and you're like, what's happening? But when I close the app and I go back, open the camera app back up and I click it, and then it looks good. Or I go to the Google Photos app where it processes that and it looks good in there. So I think like the processing just kind of like hangs. So you just be sitting there, you snap the photo and it'd be like, yeah, like that. And then when you go into the app, then it's actually processed, but you're sitting there waiting for the process, but it already processed, but it's just not showing you that it processed or something like that. So it might be a bug, or it might be an actual thing. Is it a problem for me? Does it break my pixel experience where I'm like, oh shit, I gotta take this phone back? Hell no. Not an issue, because by the time that one's done, and the other one's done, and the other one's done, I probably took like 3 or 4 photos. That's just me, I'm a photographer. And let's get up on the camera real quick. The camera's great. It's great. I mean, if you can't take a good picture with these phones today, I don't really know what to say. It's great. Like, I don't know what to say beyond that. it's a great camera, but I know that at nighttime the flares is bad, so I use the slider that's in the camera to adjust it, to get rid of it, and also in the daytime when I shoot, I use the sliders to change the white balance because they're in there. Let me see. Yeah, so these sliders in here, they're made for you to do that. I don't understand why people just don't use these sliders. I mean, it's not cheating. You're not cheating yourself out of a good picture. You're cheating when you're not using the tools that they give you to take a good photo. A lot of people get into that whole, click and kind of run and gun type shooting. But let's be honest, think about it. You think about it. How many run and gun pictures, literally run and gun pictures, you have inside your camera right now? Think about that, right? Think about how many photos that you actually took your time to get a good shot out of it. Think about that. Now, do you have more of the run and gun over here? Or do you have more like take my time, get the best shot I can get, and then, edit or no edit, and upload or no upload, whatever, it don't really matter. But just think about that. So I'm pretty sure that, you have less run and gun pictures and more of like take your time pictures, because I know people take their time taking pictures. Y'all see it in public all the time. People, groups of people, friends, girlfriends, boyfriends. Yeah, that's gay. Whoa. I'm not against that. I'm not. No, I'm good. I don't have anything about. Oh gosh, why did I get on this topic? I don't have anything against gay people. And I didn't mean boyfriends as in boyfriend, like boyfriend. I mean like boys as in friends. Homeboys. That's what I meant to say. Let's go with that. So the homeboys taking pictures together, the girlfriends taking pictures together, and I don't mean sexual, I just mean, the term that the girls use, and family and friends taking pictures together, and they're all taking their time taking pictures, and then you take a picture, and you know how you walk up to the camera, and you're like, let me see it, and you're like, nah, man, my head is a little off right there, let me take another picture. Then you gotta take another picture, and you're like, yeah, I ain't liking that, man, look, I mean, ain't smile, and then you take a group picture, and then one person messes up, then you gotta take it over. That's what people do with these phones. They not running around. Now, granted, some do take pictures of their kids. If you have kids, some people take pictures of some sports sometimes, and people doing everything. But those pictures are more rare than you actually taking your time taking a picture. So yeah, I guess that's what I have to say about the camera, and not just this camera. Just any phone. I don't care if you got an iPhone. I don't care if you got a Galaxy phone, LG, Motorola, Xiaomi, blah blah blah, Sony camera. I don't care. Whatever. People do take their time to take pictures unless it's a professional who's shooting sports. I'm a professional that does not shoot sports. I shoot still photos, so yeah, I'm definitely taking my time. But I just definitely don't shoot nature or anything for that matter. But there are people out there like that. But just think again, do you have more of those in your camera roll, or you have more of the ones that you just took your time to take the picture in your camera roll? So, you decide on that. So the camera's great. I love it, and I'll keep on posting pictures on my Twitter account. You can check them out, and I'll post some in this video as well for you to see. Also, I'm over here looking at my notes. I'm sorry, y'all. Let's see what else. I don't want to miss anything. So we talked about, oh yeah, so like my first week using the phone did get warm. I mean, I'm going to be 100% honest with you. Every iPhone. Oh yeah, shit, I can say that too. Every phone that I've used the first week always gets warm. I mean, I'm always setting up apps, using a lot of extra stuff, signing in stuff, using the camera, using the video, testing it out, running the battery, blah, 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 blah. So all my phones get warm. This is not the first phone that got warm doing it. Now do it get warm after 2 weeks. I had about 2.5 weeks now. It does not get warm at all anymore, whatsoever. And speaking of getting warm, I want to say that my battery life is great. My first 3 days out the box, I was getting over 6 hours, just a little bit over. It was like 6 hours, 17 minutes the first time screen on time. Second time was like 6 hours and 45 minutes screen on time. And the third time was like 6 hours and 52 minutes screen on time. Why do I remember all of that? And then like after that, I stopped checking. I didn't care anymore, and I uninstalled the battery app that I was tracking, because the way Google got it now set up inside the app is so retarded. Like you have to click on stuff and then add and do math and all of that shit. I'm retarded, so I ain't got time for that crap. So anyways, I just downloaded a battery app to track it, and I shared screenshots and let everybody know, hey, this is what my Pixel's doing. Anybody else Pixel is probably not doing this. Oh well, mine's is doing great. I'm happy. Blah 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 blah. Right? And then after that, I let the battery kick in, and then I reported back, and I was like, well, it has gotten way better. So now I'm getting somewhere about 7. One day I almost got 9 hours. I know. It's not iPhone level. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna be honest with you. My phone makes it off the charger from the time that I wake up into the time that I gotta go back to sleep. And to be honest with you, that's all that really matters to me. And I'm also not a person who's on my phone for 8 hours, 8 hours, or 10 hours. That is insane to me that you wake up in the morning time and out of a 24-hour day, your face is in this. And I don't think it's a business person. I'm pretty sure like 90% of people on that Twitter is like teenagers. That makes it even worse because when I was a teenager, I tried to get into everything I could possibly get into when I was young. I wasn't trying to be up on social media. I'm an older person now, so I got downtime. I ain't trying to do nothing besides downtime. And downtime sometimes means getting on social media, talking to people. But other than that, my whole entire day be busy and I be actively doing things, so I'm not actively sitting on my phone for 8 hours. So when I take it off the charger and it gets to the end of the day, I still have 54 or 40 some percent, and it's like 10 o'clock at night, and I don't put my phone on the charger until like 3 o'clock in the morning because when I get home after my long day, I'm a gamer, so I be up there. I be up on those sticks with my boys with the headset on. Yeah, break it, 10-4-5. I play PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. Planning on getting no new Wii, and y'all ain't here for this. Anyway, so yeah, so the battery is great. So it lasts me throughout the day. I don't be on it that much, but like I said, the first week I was pushing it hard to test the battery. So now I'm getting somewhere between like 7 and 8 hours or whatever like that. So now I uninstalled the app because I don't care about battery no more. I know that my battery will last, so I'm not going to keep on reporting back battery and saying this and saying that. I'm not going to try to compare this battery to another phone battery because I don't give a fuck, like I said. And this battery lasts me, so you can brag about how long your battery get all you want, but I promise you, I don't give a fuck. Alright, so with that being said, things that I do like is the camera. The processor on this thing, like the voice detect is incredible. I don't text on this phone anymore. I use my voice. That's it. That's the way to do it. That's the future. I even use the voice control my house. Now, you know what? Speaking of that, when I say okay, Google. Okay, it didn't trigger. Okay, when I say that, it works on my phone. And then it's like my phone want to be the one to access it. Then it's telling me to unlock my phone. I thought I turned it on where I could use Google without, having my phone being unlocked. But it's weird. I think Google needs some work with that crap because everything in my house, I have Google, stuff all around my house to control my house and all my lights and stuff like that. And this right here, it activates on my phone and it's like you gotta unlock it before something. I'm like, bro, why is not activating my, my hub or my home, Google Home? Or Nest there, or the one in the living room, or the other room, or the kitchen, or whatever. It's so stupid, but it tries to activate the one on the phone, or whatever. Fix your shit, Google. Hi, I need you to pick up groceries today because I won't be able to make it. I'm running behind. I'm still at work, and I don't know what else to do. So when I get off, I guess I will see you when I get home. I don't know what else to say. I'm just gonna keep talking because this thing is so good that it's predicting my words pretty fast and pretty good. So other than that, it is great and I love it. All right, voice to text, stellar, outblowing. Design, I get a lot of attention with this phone with the design. A lot of people are like, yo, that's the Google phone. I'd be like, yeah, man, it's the Google phone. And I just don't try to correct them and tell them what it really is. I just let them say Google phone because they're the average consumer and they know nothing about nothing but something, and they think they do know everything when they don't know nothing at all about something, because it's the same people that just sit there and say iPhones have the best camera, period, and they know nothing about any other phones on the market at all whatsoever. Yeah, it's like one of those situations. I mean, these are the same people that call the iPhone 10, iPhone X, and iPhone 10R, the iPhone XR. So yeah, that tells you a lot about their knowledge with any of that. So I just say, yeah, it's the Google phone. But yeah, it gets a lot of attention and stuff like that. And the first thing that they always ask me about is the camera. Can I see the camera? And I show it to them. Yeah, a lot of them be like, yo, this is better than my iPhone, or this is really good, this camera's great. And then they say, they're kids, teenagers, so they say, how's it in Snapchat? And I just smile because, I don't even have Snapchat on my phone. But Yeah, I just smile because, you know, they partner with Snapchat and stuff, and I don't use that shit. I don't care. I mean, people really judge a phone by Snapchat and Instagram camera quality. That's the world we living in. Anyways, call screening is awesome. I love call screening. I use it all the time on my mom and my family because, you know, I got a built-in AI on my phone, so I be wanting to use my built-in AI, and they always hang up on her. They never want to talk to her. I don't know why. Nobody ever wants to talk to my assistant. Even the spam callers hang up on her. I don't even understand what the point of spam calling if I can't use my AI to assist me when I need them to find out what they're trying to call me for, because I know all they're doing is calling me about vacations and stuff and other stuff that I won that I didn't even apply for. Yeah, all of that stuff. So, yeah, but yeah, spam calls, they don't exist. They're gone. They're gone. The minute I put this back into my Samsung phone, oh man, here's a spam call. Now, Samsung does they do an okay job. See, it rings with Samsung, but it lets me know that it's a spam caller, and then it just kind of like rings once, and then it hangs up, and then it goes like that. On my iPhone, it just says unknown caller or spam caller or something like that. Yeah, Apple don't really have any protection that I know of. I know that you can block unknown numbers, but spam calling, I don't think they have that. I'm not, oh wait, booga, 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 booga. We're not supposed to be comparing, right? All right, so yeah, so when it comes to that or whatever, everything is great. My experience has been great. So that's my experience with the Pixel. Oh yeah, I don't know why you even touched on Night Sight with the flares. I just did already. So yeah, we're done with this video, guys. We are done. I am done with this video. My experience with Android 12 has been bug-free. I haven't had any major bugs that I can report back to you. I don't wish that I could report back bugs to you because I don't want to spend $600 on the phone and tell you that I have bugs. I would rather tell you that I'm having a better experience than everybody else, and that's exactly what's happening. So me trying to report bugs to you, I cannot, and I'm happy that I cannot. You can call me a hater, you can call me a lover of a Pixel, you can call me a fanboy. I really don't give a fuck because I'm going to sleep good at night, whether or not you like me or hate me or how you feel about me. But I can tell you right now, I am not a fanboy of any product. I buy products that work in my best interest and my best interest only. That's it. If something else works better for me, I will buy it. I'm not locked into Google ecosystem. I'm not locked into Apple's ecosystem. I'm not locked into Samsung's ecosystem. I don't care. I own products from everybody. And if it works for me, I'm buying it. So if you're coming here on my channel for some fanboy Android lover or some fanboy Apple lover, it ain't here, chief. It ain't here, bro. So anyways, Delvon Digital out. I hope you enjoyed my experience, my Pixel 6 experience. I'll be I'll be actually making a few more videos to cover the Pixel 6. But after that, I'm moving on, man. I'm going to move on to another product because, you know, Pixel season is almost over. Then it's going to go back to Samsung season, and then back to Apple season, and then back to Pixel season, and then, you know, the whole circle over. Do we even care about anybody else? I'm in the U.S., by the way, so I don't think we care about anybody else in the U.S. Maybe OnePlus. Maybe I'll try OnePlus. Okay. All right. All jokes aside, yeah, I might try OnePlus. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe, hit that like button, or do not. Don't really matter to me. I am not doing this for views or anything like that. I'm literally just doing this because I just like doing video. I just like this shit, so I'm doing this. This is what I do. So peace and love. Out. Did you hit the button? The stop button. It's the red button.